Breaking news, the moment of truth. Ryan Garcia's team blames Isak Pitbull Cruz. The fight is not happening. Stay tuned to this video for the details. It is very unfortunate. Isak Pitbull Cruz team has turned down a very lucrative offer, more money than he made with Tank Davis to fight Ryan Garcia, says Oscar De La Hoya. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with more boxing. Now, I predicted this moment. Ego Stradamus strikes again. De La Hoya, Ryan Garcia's promoter, and Ryan Garcia, they're playing the blame game, saying Isak Cruz is scared. Ryan Garcia tweeted this: guess Isak Cruz, guess he was more like a Chihuahua than a Pitbull. Now, you guys are entitled to believe whatever you want. Funny thing is, Ego Stradamus strikes again. I knew it would get to this, where the fight wasn't going to be next. I predicted it. Mayweather Promotions CEO Leonard Ellerbe predicted this. In fact, I made several videos. You see, front page of Google, #1 ranked 2 weeks ago. Bad news, Ryan Garcia versus Isak Pitbull Cruz. All BS, says Mayweather Promotions. You see, it's on YouTube. I can't post date these videos, so the video's been up. This was last year. This was in December that I made this particular video. And now it's like the boy who cried wolves. They're saying that Isak didn't want to fight. I have a very hard time believing that. In fact, I do not believe that, because Isak Pitbull is from Mexico, which we know has a lot of rough areas. And if you can make it in Mexico, you can make it anywhere. Ryan Garcia has been inactive. Ryan Garcia has come off an injury, they said, and had a broken hand or fractured hand, pulled out of fights last year, only fought one time. You can't get me to believe that Isak Cruz is afraid. Now, I also made videos about Pitbull Cruz and what he said. He says Ryan is free to express himself however he wants. I have nothing to say about him outside of the ring. All he has to do is call my promoter and tell me where to sign, and I go to his patio of his house to fight him with no problem. This is what Isak Pitbull Cruz told Boxeo Mundial, right? And I made videos about this in December or whenever it happened. He was actually the first to pull up on Ryan Garcia. Like, this was the first. And then Ryan Garcia did a video where he was chewing on gum and smacking and stuff, and he had to respond to Pitbull Cruz. Fast forward to the future. Now, Oscar De La Hoya is claiming that Isak Cruz don't want it, and he turned down the fight. Very hard to believe. Another reason I made a video about this, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest, is because Ryan's own people, they're now saying that Isak Cruz didn't want no parts of it, but this is what Golden Boy President said. Roll the clip.
Plan for Ryan Garcia in the first quarter of next year.
Comeback fight. Comeback fight.
So this is a recent from this year. This is Eric Gomez, Golden Boy President, and a DAZN reporter. And he said, what is the plan for Ryan Garcia in this upcoming, 2022 calendar? The first word out of his mouth was a comeback fight. And he also says Isak Cruz is what Ryan wants, right? But he doesn't like the fight, and he wants to see Ryan Garcia take a soft touch. Roll the clip.
Plan for Ryan Garcia in the first quarter of next year.
Comeback fight. Comeback fight. He's been out for over a year. He actually wants to fight Isak Cruz.
Do you think that's a good idea for a guy with a broken hand?
No, I don't think. I don't.
See, they're making excuses already. They're saying Ryan wants to fight, but the DAZN reporter is saying, hey, do you think it's a good idea for a guy with a broken hand to fight a guy like Isak Cruz? And the Golden Boy President, Eric Gomez, says, no, it's not. But Ryan got a surgery to fix his broken hand. So again, you guys are free to believe whatever you want, but this shows me who was really at fault for this fight not taking place.
Been out for over a year.
Because why do you need to say he's been out for over a year and it's not smart, and the opponent, Isak Cruz, head is made out of steel? Just listen.
Plan for Ryan Garcia in the first quarter of next year.
Comeback fight. Comeback fight. He's been out for over a year. He actually wants to fight Isaac Cruz.
Do you think that's a good idea for a guy with a broken hand?
No, no, I don't think. I don't.
The guy's
think
got a head made out of steel.
I don't think so. But there's something I've also learned that sometimes fighters see something that we don't, and for whatever reason, I mean, he's just chomping at the bit, like you said, and he wants to fight that guy. I'd rather do a softer fight. So right now we're going and we're talking to him about potential opponents, but he'll be back either March or April. Once he get.
So he says he wants Ryan to take a softer fight. Now, all of a sudden, De La Hoya of Golden Boy is blaming the opponent, Isaac Pitbull Cruz, saying he was scared, and Ryan saying he's a Chihuahua and all that. You let me know what you think is the real reason why this fight's not taking place. Again, the videos are up 2 weeks ago and longer than that. I predicted this. Leonard Ellerbe predicted this. And it's just the reality of it. So after the performance with Gervonta Davis, I knew the fight wasn't going to happen. It sounds like Ryan Garcia's team wants to protect him. He's coming off a long layoff where he was dropped by a vicious southpaw. Isaac Cruz proved to be relentless versus Tank, a power puncher, took the fight on short notice. He's out of Mexico. He's tough. And it's just not the type of fight that would be smart to put Ryan Garcia in. Vicious body shots, as you see depicted right here. And Ryan hasn't even been active. But let me know your comments. Very easy to predict the blame game. And just notice this. Some people in this boxing game, they're telling you all the fights that they tried to make and couldn't make because of X, Y, and Z, versus guys like Errol Spence and Ugas. A great unification is just happening. When Rolly was pulled out, another premier boxing champ fight that was great, that turned out to be a great fight, Isaac Pitbull Cruz. There was no banter, there was no Twitter, there was no war of words, there was no calling people Chihuahuas. Fights are just being made. But De La Hoya and Golden Boy and other promoters, they keep continually telling you what fights they can't make. Oh, we try to make Ryan versus Devin. Oh, we try Ryan versus Pacquiao. Oh, we tried to make Ryan versus Gervonta Davis. That's a common denominator. None of these fights are happening. Ryan has been associated with at least 5 or 6 fights, none of which have happened. Boom, checkmate. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster.